Bonjour à tous, épisode 29. Bienvenue pour le banquet. Vous êtes à Crada évidemment sur CF Games FR. Comme d'habitude, votre chaîne YouTube préférée.
The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made his grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus, Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're not different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all.
Bon, j'ai bien fait.
Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They
Je
may
me demande
not
pourquoi il
look
m'aide
it,
Hérodote.
but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues.
Ouah.
Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
I'm not sure great is the term I would use.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
D'accord.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
C'est de la merde.
This is going to be a long night. Parties should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus.
Bon, c'est un peu
on
chiant
what
là,
you
allez,
like
bougez-vous
in
le
the first
fion.
place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your sister said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
Moi aussi, monsieur.
Someone's being hurt. Open this door, or I'll kick it in!
don't mind her. She likes to watch.
Dégueulasse.
Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
Dégueulasse.
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
After your display earlier, it's probably safer I get the oil.
Obedient, too. I knew I liked you. Don't take too long. If you don't get the oil soon, all our fun will end.
Son barjo. Je sais même pas où il y a de l'huile.
There's much to do, and many unknowns on our horizon.
D'accord. On peut pas escalader, d'accord. Carte du monde indisponible. Ah, tiens, ça m'aurait étonné. Ah, elle est là-bas, lui. Ok, très bien. On a mis du temps à me l'afficher. Mais what?
Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
I might be back.
If you come back with a jar of oil, I promise to show you how grateful I am.
Psou, putain. Où est-ce que je vais trouver une jarre d'huile, putain, pour cette dépravée là?
You just got here. You can't leave already.
Mais what? J'étais trop gentil, j'aurais dû refuser sa merde. Huile d'olive, eh bah putain.
Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Now it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Pietera? I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts. Ali! Come back inside! Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
C'est déjà pas mal. C'est déjà pas mal. On va parler au vieux.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
I've seen lots of fights. That wasn't one.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure you knew that. And you are?
I am looking for information that will help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
So, we get him drunk, and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive, foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with a banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I'll never know.
Bon.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
Je sais pas quoi prendre du coup.
I've come to get your finest dry wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
A new face in Pericles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
I am called many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then? Creature of many names?
Alexios.
I wouldn't peg you as an Alexios, But never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start to fight. For you, though,
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
I'm Pericles' new servant. I'd be happy to bring some wine.
An Athenian servant, you. And these are wine-pouring muscles.
I was a rower on Pericles' ship, where he took pity on me. Now, I pour wine for people who question my word. And his.
I wasn't questioning. Perhaps one drink.
To Dionysos!
This is delicious.
This is nectar of the gods. Another round.
How about some more?
On va te faire vomir, les gars. Pas mal ce petit regard en mode.
Where did you find this delicious wine? It must be Pericles' finest.
You know what they say, good wine makes good friends.
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
Ready for another?
This is the best symposium I've been to in a while.
You know what? I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she would trust priests.
Then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
Ok.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
Hop, j'écris le titre.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another...
6000, pas mal. Oh, Socrate, il m'a énervé. Il m'a énervé.
Here comes the one who claims to value drachmae over the noble path that leads to knowledge.
Like I told you, knowledge can't feed me.
But the mind must be fed as well.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
You've been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rules. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men. What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
You're wasting your time. Aspasia.
Perds pas de
I
temps.
couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Alexios can help. Everyone listens when he talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Alexios will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
Your spies have been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how
Je me souviens
I
plus d'elle.
got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
These may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I'm searching for a woman who fled Sparta with her child years ago. I was hoping you might help.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go
Xena la
be
guerrière.
on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
Alexios!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to him, Pericles.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members, and I believe her when she says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
Bon. Quittez le banquet. Quittons ce gros banquet, les amis. On a fait notre temps là. On a envie d'un peu d'action. Pose-toi, toi.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
There's a woman on the island of Chaos that I need to meet. I think I'll head there first.
I've heard there are pirates there.
I'll be sure to be careful.
Good. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia. About Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened. Okay?
Okay. Thanks. I knew I could count on you.
Ouais. J'aurais dû laisser mourir. C'était mon premier instinct. J'aurais dû le suivre.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Alexios!
Très bien. Déjà. Alors, voyons ça. Recherche de femmes, 19, on y est bientôt. L'île d'infortune. Ah ouais, on peut choisir, ça c'est plutôt sympa. Je pense faire dans l'ordre, celle-là en premier. Ah, l'île d'infortune c'est 18, remarque. Ouais, elle montera avec mon niveau, donc autant faire là. Autant faire dans l'ordre. Il a 202 et lui a 156, ça quand même. Hein. Quand même, hein, c'est pas pareil, les gars. Mais bon, il y a tellement plus de trucs sympas quand même de... Ensemble d'Agamemnon. Ah, il y a des ensembles. Le contraire m'eût étonné. Allez, on va enlever ma prime sur ma tête déjà. Ce sera pas mal. Ça, j'en ai quand même deux, les mecs. Ça fait beaucoup. On est dans les temps. Attendez, je me cogne parce que je regarde l'heure. Oui, largement. C'est bien ce petit système où vous êtes libre de choisir où vous voulez aller. J'aime bien. On a peut-être qu'une seule qui est bonne ou alors. J'aime bien. Eh bah c'est loin, hein, putain. J'ai l'impression que c'est au même endroit que tout à l'heure.
I should stay hidden if I don't want to fight.
Oh, c'est exactement au même endroit. L'arsenal. Mais c'est parce que je l'avais pas fait, cet arsenal-là. Très bien, en plus c'est toi que je veux tuer, donc parfait. Ouais, pas grave, on va te tuer. Virer ce truc là. Ce qui est très bon parce qu'ils étaient juste à côté de moi en plus ces petits enfoiros. Oh, qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Niveau 18. Oh, on va aller là les gars. On va aller se faire ce petit membre du culte. Ça me dit bien. Ah ouais, ça me dit bien. Oh. Ah ok d'accord. Sympa. Ouais ça je sais. Oui bah oui le magasin propose des trucs uniques forcément. Raquer encore les amis, raquer. J'espère que Rockstar nous a pas fait ça pour Red Dead 2 parce que ça me décevrait tellement. Est-ce que c'est long pour juste se téléporter sur le port d'à côté quoi? Ils abusent hein. Ils abusent de ouf. Bref, c'est pas grave. Toi tu m'intéresses là. Derrière il y a les quais, très bien. On va récupérer notre bateau. Alors où sont les quais? Pile en face de moi, mais c'est parfait. Voilà.
So many boats, so many people.
Écoutez, une petite adepte non loin. J'ai bien envie de la buter. Je dis une, ça se trouve c'est un. Hein. Oh bah en plus c'est par là, dis donc.
A few clues, but this won't be easy.
Well, it's a good start. All we can do now is trust the path the gods have laid out for us.
I'm not the only one looking for my mother. The cult that wanted Nicolaus dead, they're also on our trail.
Ah, they're no match for you.
You got that right.
Welcome back. There's a message for you on the board. Came from the Vilos Islands. One of the cultists is there, Alexios. His name is Barnardis.
You reading my messages, Barnabas?
I may have taken a peek.
Très bien, bah écoutez, c'est pile là où je dois aller en plus. En même temps, ça permet de voir s'il y a une distance entre Icaros et truc, mais non, même pas. Brison. Très bien. Bah, très bien, très bien. Bah dis donc. C'est tout, y a rien d'autre? Ok, parfait. On va se le faire, les mecs, on va se le faire. Bien, le son revient avant l'image, c'est sympa. Donc c'est bien sur cette île, hein, je suis pas fou hein, qu'il fallait que j'aille de toute façon pour la quête. Ah non, même pas, putain c'est là. Putain c'est loin. Ah ouais, encore un, carrément. Chaud. 19-23. Bon bah du coup je me fais cette île avant, c'est très bien. Allez, let's go. N'aie pas peur les vieux, je vais rien te faire. Attendez, ça me gratte l'oreille. Hop là. De toute façon, ce genre de petite île, si j'y vais pas, je pense pas que l'histoire nous y amène, hein. Je pense que l'histoire nous amène vraiment dans les choses principales. Ce qui est normal aussi, hein. C'est tellement immense qu'il nous laisse la découverte.
This area will be well defended.
Ah. Allez, petite sauvegarde rapide. On peut pas, ok. On s'arrêtera pendant le truc, hein. On commence.
Interesting. Is someone there?
Bon, bah, super. Commence bien tout ça, vieux. Bon, j'espère que mes capacités d'assassin sont assez puissantes. Ça va pas l'air, hein. Ça n'a pas l'air. Merde. Putain mais ils me font chier là. Ouais, il a quand même une épée, le petit salopard. Voilà, j'en étais sûr. Ouais, tu vas mourir toi. Il est bon avec sa lance, mais c'est pas aussi bon que moi. Ouais, il est bon, hein? Il est bon. Pourquoi tu viens me faire chier en plus? Explique-moi. Le nez délicat. Mal dans la tête, hein? Bien. Voilà. Et éteins la vache. Bon bah super, ça m'a fait gagner un niveau, parfait. Vous êtes bien aimables, messieurs. Je suis dans les temps ou pas? Oui, 10 minutes. Du coup, ça n'arrange rien ces conneries. Eh ben dis donc. Commence à me faire chier là. Voilà. Non mais oh. Bon les gars, on va se retrouver au prochain épisode pour aller tuer celui là-haut. C'était Rada pour CF Games. Ciao, ciao.